Instead of talking about Chelsea were given this foul and this foul, you would have been learning how to defend a free kick. And that's the problem of multitasking, that sometimes you forget the things that you needed to do. You see, now Liverpool are on top of the table, which is not ideal. It's not the right thing. It's not the good thing, especially going for an international break. There's a lot from this game. The first thing is that in the first half, the game was boring. Like, I had so much entertainment watching Man City versus Brighton than watching Arsenal versus Liverpool for like that 60 minutes. The only time I really, really concentrated was when, Eze came in because I wanted to see how he was performing. But then he proved to be, you will say, not as good as Madueke. But the thing is, I have a soft spot for both Madueke and Eze. Eze because I've always liked people who play, like people who show skills, people who entertain, who people who bring flair to the game, and that's why I love Eze. And Madueke because he's our boy, the originator of Mandem FC. I have a thing. But then I wanted this game to end in a stalemate, but not just a 0-0 because I was, investing my 2 hours watching into this game. I needed to see some goals. But the game was first, not entertaining. Then second, Liverpool won. That's a bad thing for the entire league. The fact that Liverpool right now have 9 points is not good. It doesn't look good. And especially in the games where you think they should be losing. Because the first game versus Bournemouth, they were supposed to lose. The second game, they were not playing. They were not as good. This game, they were supposed to draw. I don't know why Arsenal were playing that way. Like, I don't know. Like, why? Why? Why do you have to make this game boring? The thing, a lot of people are saying the referees are killing the game. The referees are making, the referees are making us not like the game. But the thing is, Liverpool and Arsenal are the teams that are ruining the game. Liverpool for their hoof and puff game, and Arsenal for their dark arts and I don't know, just wasting the game away. Just you don't know. It's like we are playing and then everything like you can't concentrate on the game because it's unwatchable. It's unwatchable. Versus a solid team, Arsenal game is unwatchable. You can only see an Arsenal game if they're playing a team that they're dominating. That's when you see, especially now that they don't have Saka. No, no. But the thing is, first, the good things for us is that Salah is at that pep stage. Like the game is telling them, you are out of this one. You should go to Saudi Arabia. The same thing that the game was telling Pep. Like, I'm so sure you want to go out after a trophy, after a thing, but it's too late. You will have gone 2 years ago. Like right now, it's too late. Nobody is going to give you, an easy game. Be it Brighton, be it Sunderland, be it Burnley. You are not going to get an easy game. There's a chance that you remain where Man United were last season. The same thing is happening to Salah. It's like, yeah, you are doing the Enzo Fernandez thing where you are mid. You are mid, but you get an assist and you get a goal sometimes. Hey, I like Fernandez, but that's it. That's just how things are. You are doing some people are saying Enzo Fernandez were doing a Salah, but I think Salah is doing an Enzo Fernandez, or they were both doing the same thing. But right now, a lot of people, you are not as quick. If you are depending on quickness, with age, the knees usually say, hey, my brother, I've been helping you for some years. It's time you take care of me because I'm out of here. It has happened to Ronaldo. He can't run. It will happen to you. I mean, it has happened to you. You can't run. That means that daily, every weekend, whenever you play, your knees will be just cackling, 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 showing you that we can't do it anymore. That means you'll not be scoring and you'll not be assisting as you used to, which is a good thing to the league because now they have to depend on other people. They have to depend on Gakpo. They have to depend on Eketike. If by any chance they get Isak, they have to depend on Isak. But none of those players is going to replace them. So I think even right now, as much as they have gotten the 3 points today and 6 points in the previous two games, this thing is not going to be sustainable. Just coming in and putting a single goal or coming to the end and 80th minute and getting a goal is not going to be sustainable. In the coming days, you'll be gotten, which means we are still coming for that number one. That's a good thing. The other thing is that it's not just Salah, it's Van Dijk. You know, they are done. I think the only good thing which has been making uh, Liverpool win is that they always have that solid mid, like mid that can run 90 minutes. They're just lower than Caicedo. They're just lower than, you know, uh, a mid Kante. But they can still run. They can still go box to box. Everybody, the three of them all. And then Allison sometimes usually comes through for them. But anyway, they'll still be found. With Arsenal, I think, today they were grappling. They wanted this win or a draw so bad that they were just trying anything. To some extent, I saw like Arteta was out of, he was just throwing anything. I even saw him throw in Dauman, just go and fall down, try to get a penalty. You know, if was it Mbeumo who got the penalty from Man United? If they were getting a penalty, you will get a penalty. But with two good teams, nobody is going to hell bent to skew the decisions on you. You are not going to get a good officiating, especially if you are facing Liverpool, the darling of England. After Man United fell down, it was Man United, then Liverpool, the two darlings of England. You are not going to get a penalty. You are not going to get, a simple free kick. You have to wait for Chelsea. With Chelsea, you can get a penalty. That's what the referees are doing right now. PJ Moll, he has called a lot of referees and told them, whenever Chelsea does anything, whenever it looks like Chelsea are doing anything, give them point to the penalty box. If point to a foul, make it a foul, make it a goal, even if it doesn't cross the line. But with Liverpool, it was hard, which again it was experience. I saw Dorman try to try and dribble, but it wasn't enough. Which means again we do know that guy Yokores. Without Saka, very few goals are coming from you, from that team. Very few goals are coming from Yokres. Very few goals are coming from Eze. I don't know. Probably this was a hard game. Probably will score if he meets a weaker opponent. But looking at him even today, he had a chance, which you think, if you are very prolific, if your eyes are always to the goal, if you get that small chance, you'll always do something. That's what Palma usually does. That's what Pedro has been doing. You're not going to get goals from Madueke. He's waiting for his moment to get that single yearly hat trick. After getting that hat trick, he will, sizzle, like just lost in the sauce. He will just be walking right down with these shots like Basi, you know, with the bandana, changing bandana colors. But that's it. Then Martinelli, he needs to be in Saudi Arabia. That's the entire Arsenal where the goals are coming from. Probably you have to use, free kicks and corners. But right now, every other team has a person who's 6'5", 6'6", 6'4". So you are not, and it's not just the lanky people, it's just some built, very, very built guys like giants. So even with your dark arts, you're not going to get a lot of goals this season. If you go to Brighton, they have Dunk. If you go to Newcastle, they have those guys. Probably you wait for Chelsea, but then Chelsea are just another different gravy. So you are not going. So from this game, and especially just this weekend, I've realized that it wouldn't be like last season. As much as Liverpool are putting in a fight, we are going with them to the end. Arsenal will just remain where they are, sometimes second, but I don't know if this season their second thing is coming in. I want by the end of this season to just show them that as much as Ateta has proved to be helping them, that they need to follow whatever Man City will be doing. When Man City will be sacking Pep, they should also be sacking, Ateta, and bringing another person to face Maresca, because I think by right now Maresca is out maneuvering every coach tactically, is out maneuvering in the play. The only person who's trying is Anslot, and is only trying because I think his players are taking that Modric drag because they are running too much. Anyway, that's up to me. If you're an Arsenal fan, kindly do not subscribe because I'll be hitting you. But if you are any other fan, if you're a Man United fan, I usually have good things about Man United and Liverpool and Newcastle and Wolves and any other team. I'm a very nice guy. Nice day.